It's here, it's here, it's here. Hey, what's up guys? Mike here, and today we are finally starting the Ancient Gardens Aquarium project. So this is going to be a multiple part series from start to finish, every little detail. There will be a link to a playlist that contains all of these videos down in the description, so make sure you check that out. Also, if you want to see a bunch of bonus content regarding this project, Pond Season 2, everything else I do, consider becoming a member or active on Patreon. There's links and information for all that down below as well. In this video, we're going to be getting rid of the 125, the site of the original project. We're going to be beefing it up a little bit. We're getting a much nicer and larger tank to do this project in. That's going to be here later today. I also have a couple friends coming to help me move it because it's going to weigh 1,000,000 pounds. And yeah, we got a lot of work to do today, so let's go ahead and let's get started. I gotta get all this Dragonstone out of here before the guys show up. Then we gotta move this tank up to the garage so I can eventually get rid of it. And then obviously we need a spot to put the new tank, which is going to be going in the same spot. So this is the opposite side of the little living room man cave that I created down here. So we get a really nice view of the tank from the couch, which I'll show you eventually. None of this was really thought out. I was just putting rock into a tank, but I got, you know, some background on there. I had my lighting and stuff all set up. And then I just realized that we couldn't do this kind of a project in a tank like this. I needed more space, and I wanted it to be something a little more special. I was gone, and the boys showed up and moved the tank. I didn't even have to do anything. Thanks guys, appreciate it. What are friends for, right? So now we're just waiting on the new tank to show up. So it's like 1 o'clock. It's supposed to be here at the soonest, like 2 o'clock. And something else that's really big and heavy for Pond Season 2 is going to show up too. We're not talking about that in today's video at all. It's a secret, but I don't know guys. I hope, well, Nate worked out this morning, which wasn't a good idea, but it's okay. You lift with your back in jerking motions, right? And so twisting and twisting. Twisting as well. It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here.
Be right back. Okay, hold on.
What's up? Is it too heavy?
It's 1,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds? It's only 1,000 pounds?
1,000 pounds.
Oh, well we can handle that. You got a jack, right? I mean, do you know what it is?
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to figure out a way
To get it out of the truck.
Yeah. I mean, I got a lift gate. That's all fine and dandy, but
I mean, if you can get it in the truck, you can get it out of the truck, right?
Just don't die.
just watch your toes.
Don't let him fall.
Because this doesn't give me a whole lot of room. Care about the pallet.
Watch your foot, Nate.
Okay, I got it.
Nope, not gonna do it.
We're good, guys. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen right now.
You're not gonna help us get it down to the back side of the house?
I know that's not you.
Look at that.
And into the garage it goes.
Yeah. Just push.
No, I'm not even pushing.
You're not yet?
I mean,
Yeah, well,
Look at that.
yeah, it's good.
Man, you guys were acting like it was gonna be so much work.
but we got to turn so you can get it
Yeah, where do you want it?
right where you got it.
Just that's fine. That's great.
Yeah,
You want it straight like this, or you want to turn?
this is perfect. This is
Yeah,
fine,
that's great.
'cause We're gonna go out and around.
All right, guys. Well, here's the tank. Oh gosh, yeah, this isn't bad. you can just bury me in it.
Go put the lid back on.
Look at that. No, don't put the lid back on, brother. Oh my gosh. Oh guys. Oh,
That is some.
it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm a lucky dude. Oh my gosh. Thank that man. What was your name, sir? You're the man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Whew. Well, now we gotta figure out how to get it downstairs. forewarning, if you order a massive water box aquarium, make sure you have multiple dudes with you, especially dudes
And power tools.
that look like this. You get a shot of that, or else you're gonna be in trouble. I don't know how we're gonna do this. We need a fourth dude for sure, but whew. Oh my gosh. For the cabinet, I believe it's gonna be one of the black cabinets. They don't have the cool faux woodish design for the big tank. For some of the smaller ones that we might end up getting, they have those, but we got a black stand. Let's open it up, guys.
Let's do it.
So we got, this wasn't the super heavy box, was it? No, this one was heavy. Guys, I'm not gonna film the entire process of putting the stand together because one, I feel bad for filming it and making them do most of it. So I'm not gonna do that. If you get a water box, one of these big tanks, you wanna know exactly how to put the stand together, on Waterbox's YouTube channel, they have a bunch of tutorial videos on how to exactly do this. We're gonna follow those basically to the T. So if you wanna know more about that, I'll put a link for those down in the description. We're just gonna keep building and then we'll link up with you guys when it's done, or at least we think we have it done. 1 hour later, we've made some progress. These guys are gonna get the top on to our beautiful stand. Step out of the way here. And that looks about right. Yeah. It was at this point I realized that we weren't going to be able to get the tank down to the basement that day. In order to get it down there, we have to go around the side yard, which is kind of sloped, and it had been raining on and off, so it was really muddy, and there was just no way I was going to put my dudes at risk like that. No joke, this tank weighs like 500 pounds, and without a fourth dude or at least some kind of straps or something, there was just no way we were going to be able to do it. I don't know, sometimes it really doesn't pay not to be a giant Icelandic man. We tried. I think, we'll get it in there. We'll get it in there. I'm not worried about it, but it is a bummer that we couldn't get it in today. That's all right though. We'll keep moving. We'll keep moving. Honestly, it won't be that bad though, because it'll give us time to really figure out the stand and where we want the tank to be and stuff like that. So I'm not, it is what it is. We did our best, but I think in the interest of everybody's safety, we should not try and do this ourselves or even with a fourth person. Gotta be as responsible as possible when you're dealing with big heavy fish tanks that could kill you, A few days later, my buddies weren't available, so I had to hire a moving company that came to professionally move the tank downstairs and get it on the stand. Oh my gosh. Guys, this tank is beautiful. It's flawless. This thing, oh my gosh. This is the coolest thing that I've ever had in my entire life. I'm not even kidding. This thing is so beautiful. Guys, the water box, 167 gallon tank. All right, so it's 6 feet across. It's 25 inches from front to back. And then it's 24 inches tall, so 2 feet high. This thing is a work of art. This thing is so beautiful. I cannot wait to get this thing filled up and just see how clear it is. Starfire glass, I mean, oh my gosh. The stand down here is just beautiful. We have 4 doors here that pop out. See, we have plenty of room in the back there. This one comes out. We also have some notches in the back there for equipment. And then we have another door over here on the right as well. The black is gonna show, some smudges, so we gotta make sure we clean that off good if we're touching it a lot. But oh my gosh, guys, this is the nicest thing I've ever had. Look at that nice easy shut with the, oh my gosh. Before we got the tank on the stand, I went through and I made sure everything was really level. You can see the leveling feet down here. They are everywhere on this stand, so There's a few back here. There's more than a few back here, actually, on the sides of the tank where a lot of the weight is going to sit. So made sure everything was super level. And that way, of course, our tank doesn't have that weird effect where the water's sitting sideways. So everything's good side to side, front to back. We should be all good. All water box tanks come with a leveling mat. So this isn't just sitting directly on the cabinet. I rolled that out. And for this one, I think with a lot of their other tanks, the mats are pre-glued, but with this gigantic one, the mat came separately. So I laid that down and I actually applied a little bit of super glue underneath it to hold it on. And it looks like it did a pretty good job. Some of it got pulled in here a little bit when they were putting the tank on, but it's looking all good to me. Guys, go show Waterbox Aquarium some love. There's obviously a link for their website and their YouTube channel down in the description. I couldn't have done this without them. Their support this year as a channel sponsor, hooking me up with this amazing aquarium. They don't just have giant ones though, so go check it out. They have some smaller tanks as well that I got that we're going to be setting up eventually. So there's a lot there. All of these tanks are, again, the Starfire glass, the low iron, so they're super high clarity. They're just beautiful. This is definitely the nicest setup that I've ever had, guys. I've never been in a situation like this before. I'm so thankful. I cannot wait to start working on the scape for this tank. It's gonna be insane. We're gonna go way over the top, above and beyond. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. I've definitely never seen a scape like what I'm gonna attempt to create in here, so I hope you guys are ready for it. Again, if you want to see behind the scenes, extra footage, stuff a little bit early, consider becoming a member or the $5 mark over on Patreon. The two groups get the same content, and we're having a lot of fun over there. A lot of behind the scenes stuff, like I said, and extra footage, and me kind of being weird. So if you're into that, go ahead and consider doing that. It means a lot, and it helps me to do what I'm doing over here. So anyway, I think that's going to do it for part 1 of this video series, guys. The next one, I guess, we're going to have to get started on this thing. It's time. It's here. So, alright, anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I got a lot of work to do, guys. Don't forget, Pond Season 2 is kind of happening right now, or it is about to happen in the next normal video. I'm not really quite sure. We'll see what happens. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time.